Okay. It's time to do some damage. Let's get to it. That's useful. Okay. Good morning, Gaxix. Alex Lazar, Dennis. Hey, Mila and Marius and Mikhail. Wonderful to see you guys here again. Good morning, you wonderful people. So my kids are home today, so might hear loud noises and stuff. So be aware. Hey, I am Connor and Laughing Skulls. Good morning, and glad that you could make it. I am Connor. You're very welcome. So I'm just drawing something. I haven't had a specific thought of what I'm drawing. I think it's some sort of armored person. I don't know. I feel the idea isn't there today, so I'm just gonna draw on autopilot. We'll see what comes out. Maybe something interesting. I feel like I need to add something though, because otherwise it's just gonna be generic. So let's change it up. Let's give him extra set of legs. Yeah, it's some sort of centaur for sure. Wow, okay, Mikhail, that's dedication. Awesome, thank you. Good morning, Incognito. Let's do some crazy design. Completely unpractical. Or at least attempt. I know I'm gonna make sense out of it. By default. So I'm testing out new music plays. It's a good start. I'm kind of digging the sound. So we'll see how it pans out, but it doesn't sound too bad so far. feel uninspired today doing this. I don't know why. Just there's no invention here. But it's okay, I'll just go through it. Weather is kind of good, sunny-ish. It's been kind of shit lately, like rainy and windy, but it looks pretty okay today. Hey, good morning, Kilrossi. I wouldn't say it's complete suckage, that is. I think the summer's been quite good. We got some really hot days. But I mean, I'm from Nordic territories. Uh, I'm used to not like the Sahara Desert temperature, uh, but standard Nordic summer for me. The only thing I would like is a little bit longer summer. That it doesn't fade out yet. I'm hopeful that it will keep at least some temperature August out. But like it's standard for Nordic situations. Really, Dennis, that's kind of shitty then. Here it was, I think the hottest was around 35 or more. Super hot. Gotta switch off the sound of my phone. Yeah, we went to the beach around the summer solstice, and it was 34 in the sun and 22 in the sea. So it was super hot. So it's definitely been a warm summer in these parts. But it's been a standard good summer, you know, nothing out of normal. Yeah, I like summer. I like all seasons actually. Um, a lot of places on Earth don't have full seasons, and I'd say I'm happy to live in a place where the seasons are, you know, winter is cold, summer is hot, and super bright, rather than just kind of middle ground constantly. And by cold for winter, I mean like -20, around -20, and +20, over +20 for summers. That's like a proper season. And falls are rainy, like it gives contrast. Kind of going towards a kind of magical, robotic. Let's put in some magic color in here so I can more use it as well. Okay, now I'm digging this direction more. Kind of gave it some personality. That's good. The Joe Chico show, it's an ongoing experiment. If you kind of go back to the more earlier warm-ups, I'm experimenting a lot with line art and things, and this is not my usual approach for work. Work, I design a lot more with line work and streamlined approach for my clients. But like I said, like I mentioned before on these streams, is that I want to try to come up with a way to put this into the pipeline. I really enjoy sketching this way. I think the clients would enjoy it as well. So I'm currently experimenting with approach, with the goal of getting it into the pipeline. Nature is the best. I think it's the biggest source of inspiration. Like you can go out in the nature and just realize that you're just like an ant somewhere on this huge cosmic spaceship. You don't really matter. Nature will be here when I'm gone. And you're just extremely non-significant in the big picture. Think about the sea, for example. The sea doesn't care about you. It'll eat you up in a second if you don't respect it. I can work to this music. It's new. I will bookmark it. I think it's not too bad. They had different genres as well, so I'm gonna see if how they are on another stream. But so far so good. Not too distracting like the bubblegum pop the other day. It's horrible. Just completely destroyed my mood. What do you guys think? It's not too bad, right? Thanks, the Joe Chico show, yeah. Because I will do it more. I like the approach. It's just a very different mindset. And at the moment, I kind of figured out a really clever way of using the shadows to get colors and moods. And I think if I'm gonna go bright background with paint with shadows, I need to experiment more with how I will color them, because the approach doesn't work the same way. But I will definitely do it more. I will definitely do it more. I enjoyed it. It was very tricky. It was challenging, and So I'm up for doing more of that, for definitely. Yeah, I am Connor. Definitely, it has the same kind of. Dennis, yeah, definitely. I try not to listen to the vocals too much, but they are a little bit too vocal. That is a very accurate observation. So how much time do I have? I'm halfway. Okay, took a time to find the path. I'm on it now, but I'm not sure. Due to my searching, I'm gonna have a good end result. This looks like a guy is sitting. Like here's the leg and here's the foot. Like he's riding some sort of. It looks so stupid. It's funny. Oh, thanks, Andy Nolan. Yeah, it's. I mean, these warm ups is kind of just generate an idea and sketch, um, and when I do end up coloring them, it's just treatment of the same foundation. I think that's what's so cool about this approach is that I can search like visually a lot freer, and I don't really need to mind the kind of the perfection of the sketch or the line art or stuff like that. And I can just focus on trying things, chasing a red line, and then with color I can force it into the right space. And that's the kind of cool aspect of it. That's what I really enjoy about this process. That frees me up a lot more, like a way I used to sketch before. It's an interesting. It's a fun way of drawing, especially also on a time frame where I just can't sit and kind of muck around too much. Like I need to get stuff done. I think that helps a lot with rationalizing brush marks and stuff. And I think it translates really well into the more colorized sketches where I spend a little bit more time on fixing things, even though they're far from being a final state. They're just kind of slightly more worked up 30-minute sketches. They still hold an interesting thing. And I'm currently doing an illustration in this approach as an experiment in seeing how does it translate into a more finished piece, and what's my modus operandi, is that what you say, my approach. So that's going to be fun to see. I'm currently on the sketch, working it up to a state where I have the design and placement and all the light and so on established. So next is going to be color. So that's going to be interesting to see how I can take it, like how far I can push it, the final illustration, because I never done an illustration with my current skill set in this technique. It's going to be a fun exploration. And in Nolan, it's a little bit. Um, it's interesting. So master the back. Well, the thing is, like, I think a little bit, yes. I think it's very Greyhound, but I don't. I wanna just kind of muck around with it a little bit, and not just kind of. I need to finalize whatever I have at some point. You know, I can't just keep pushing stuff around. I need to just make a decision that this is the shape. But I think now it's a pretty okay state. The back, it's not too spindly. It's quite possible. I mean, it's not. This is not anything new. It's an. It's a. It's like I haven't invented the wheel here. You know, it's standard stuff. I just, for me, I enjoy combining my skill set with um, this approach. I've tried it many times before, but I've been at a different place in my life. And, I think now, for the first time, I'm actually enjoying it. I mean, I've always enjoyed sketching this way, with this freer, brushstrokey way, and I've always struggled with pushing it to a final design. Like that's always been my weak point because I'm not very skilled technically. Um, like I think if I would analyze myself, a good sketcher, not really a fine artist or good illustrator. I'm working on that always, obviously. Uh, it's not a it's a weak point, but it's not like I'm bad at it. It's just that I'm way stronger at generating ideas. Um, but with this technique, I'm enjoying sketching in a different way now. So we'll see what it translates to as a final illustration on this experiment that we can design. But it has affected my way of thinking, I think. As all things, teach yourself a lot, you know, when you're experimenting and rationalizing things. It's an ongoing process of teaching yourself. I think this music is too lyrical, like you said, Dennis. I don't like it that she's singing so much. With like perfect dictation. It's very distracting. Michael, I do observe a lot. I think that's one of my strong points. Like I said, I'm a great sketcher. I'm great at coming up with ideas. So I can sit like many times for clients. They hire me and I just sit and come up with stuff right on the spot. And it's very rarely I don't know what topic. Maybe I don't know the specific construction of something. Then I need to go look it up and kind of learn it. But most of the time, I get it. You know, I have observed a lot, and also I think one interesting thing I've always kind of played around with is understanding something and then transposing it differently onto something else. Let's say anatomy, and I construct a monster based on anatomy. Uh, you know, so that you can push and pull as long as you understand the function of the muscles. You know, you can apply them differently, but so that you understand that there needs to be uh, a compression of the muscle and so on. Same for my machinery, all these things. That there's a underlying reason why things are there, and if you can kind of figure that out, it's easy to just make your own up, construct your own answer in that sense, you know, to the design problem. So it's not that hard per se, but it takes practice, takes observational skills. So this is, I'm kind of digging the direction. How many times? 5 minutes left. Well, it's not too bad. I kind of catched up a bit. Pretty okay, pretty okay. Not too far off, I'd say, where I would like to be. Obviously, it's a little bit too sketchy at the moment, but I'm getting there, I'm getting there. And I'm assuming you can hear my family in the background quite a bit. Hopefully it won't be too distracting. They're going to the dentist today, my kids. It's gonna be very interesting to see how that goes. First dentist visit. I think my son will do fine, but my daughter, she has autism. And I don't know how that will go. That will be an experience. Has to be done though, because she has a cavity. But yeah. Yeah, I'm Hurri, yeah, definitely. But some people don't dig it, you know, especially if they don't have kids themselves. And you know, you gotta respect that somehow. But, yeah, today they're all home because of dentist. Yeah, we went to like someone that seemed to be good, and we went for a checkup, and she was very patient and understanding. So we're hoping that the dentist she's good with kids, as in, you know, the actual procedure. But she was very, you know, respectful, patient with both kids. That's good. Autism is very annoying, but she has it, so nothing you can do about it. But try to move forward and find solutions. Very stressful thing for a parent. Okay. I think I need some orange back here to show that it's not a living thing, but mechanical or whatever. It's pretty okay. It's cool. I dig it. Dig it. I think it's lava or magic. Unexplained glowing things. I'm seeing it like as a power source, like it's powered from within, like it contains some sort of entity or something that makes it go forward. But it's also acting like fire because of the trail in the back here. Oh, time's up. Shit. I would have liked more time. Right. So this is what came out. Some weird golem centaur glowy thing. All right. Good luck, everyone, and hopefully you guys will be able to do damage to your workload. Take it easy, be happy, and catch you all tomorrow morning. Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming.